one or his phone, an iPhone 6, that have already been smashed into pieces, was trailed and found in a garage somewhere in Mpape called Good Friends Garage. It was discovered that a test call was made from his SIM card as well, and following detailed and intensive digital and forensic analysis on both his CDR, his IMEI, and the scrap phone, major arrest and breakthrough was made. One eToro claimant, who happens to be a commercial driver in charge of a Toyota Camry 2014 model with registration number BWR243BK, was subsequently arrested.
The Nigerian Police Force on Friday, November 12, 2021, revealed during a parade how the Vanguard reporter, Tordue Salem, who went missing a month ago, was killed by a hit-and-run driver in Abuja. The new revelation to the cause of his disappearance and later his death is coming weeks after the reporter covering the House of Representatives for Vanguard Newspaper was last seen on the 13th of October 2021 at Garki Area District of the Federal Capital Territory. His disappearance was thereafter reported to the police. It will be recalled that journalists en masse on Monday, 25th of October 2021, had stormed the police force headquarters in Abuja, expressing their displeasure over his disappearance and appealing to the police to ensure his safe return. Parading the suspect, Frank Mba, the public relations officer of the force, stated that the investigation was led by Tunji Diso, Deputy Commissioner of Police, and other officers of the intelligence response team, who had been on the case earlier before they finally arrested the driver suspected to be his killer.
Part of the component of this phone was allegedly sold off by the kids. We're still working on that. Why they tried to make a test call with the same card. On the strength of this, detectives moved to the general hospital that covers that area. Yesterday, the 11th day of November 2021, after a lot of painstaking search, a body believed to be that of Henry Tordue Salem was found at about 11:20 a.m. at Wuse General Hospital morgue. Detectives have already contacted the family members, and this body has been positively identified by the family members as that of Henry Tordue Salem.
The suspect, eToro Clement, upon interrogation, confessed to having knocked down somebody who was being chased on the night of October 13th along Mabushi Bridge from Jabi while heading to Wuse Market in Abuja. He further confessed that he didn't stop to check the person he knocked down with his car because he thought he was a criminal, adding that the area was well known to be a dangerous zone at night. The Roots TV team visited the Mabushi Bridge to independently verify Clement's confession over the condition of the area.
On the 13th of October, I was coming from Jabi, going to Wuse Market. On my way coming, I was on 100 speed. I was coming. After the Mabuchi Bridge, going to Wuse Market, where those forest is, someone was crossing. The first person crossed. The second one ran into me. The person ran into me, knocked out the person. I moved on. The reason why I didn't stop in that place, they have attacked me there before. It's on my phone that same month. So I turned around to that where they have checking points to come report that I knocked someone down. Getting there, I just stand there and talk to the police. Then I left to go and park my vehicle because my vehicle was damaged. I had injury on my hand. The place I knocked this person down is a criminal place. If you nearly stop there, anything from 7, which is Mabuchi Road, almost everybody know that place. They will attack you. That is what I'm saying. They were crossing the road. They were running. Then I knocked someone down.
You told the police that?
It was a checkpoint.
Where is the checkpoint located?
Use Market.
What did the police tell you?
They said I should go to Use police station. Truly, oh my God, I'm saying the truth. I didn't go. I went to.
Speaking further, the 29-year-old commercial driver, who hails from Akwa Ibom State, said he did not report the accident to any police station and claimed he immediately drove to Good Friend's garage in Pape, where he usually parks his car every night, and told the manager of the park the incident. He added that he only discovered the damaged phone belonging to the deceased when he took his car to the panel beater.
I don't have a safety place where I used to park car. That's where I used to park car, pay 200 now. I park my car there. In the morning, I call Panabita to come and help me fix the car. Getting there, I found out that there was a smartphone on my windscreen where they have a wiper. Knowing nothing of the phone, because I was thinking that it's armed robber that I knocked down, because they were chasing somebody. I was thinking that it's armed robber that I knocked down, so I left. Seeing the phone there, I know nothing about the phone. I just threw the phone there and I left. That night that I drove my car inside, I told Baba that I asked accident, but I didn't wait to check if the person is alive or not.
Muhammad Musa, manager of Good Friends Garage, who was also present at the parade, however denied Itoro's claims of reporting the accident to him.
I know very well, it's not our customer.
So what happened on the night he came with a broken windscreen?
Sir, he come that time in the night. We were doing security, he come open door for an enter with a breaking windscreen, driver side. Passenger side, just in a crack. But driver side to condemn glass with pieces. Just you give a place where you go park in park. So if you carry a motor into your park, you won't go out, you go collect your ticket, 200 naira. So after they park the motor, they go out. I follow back. I can't ask the gate where they write the phone number. These people don't collect tickets. Say, no, they don't collect ticket. They don't come out. I say, no problem. They are not there. Yeah, and they support them. Tomorrow they will come collect them. That's why I go back. I continue my work. In the morning, they come. 2 of them. They come there. They check the motor. I say, how much? They say, no robbery. What did they tell me? Yeah, no talk. They say I get any cutlass, maybe they come out this glass for the driver side, making no window. I say I no get. Later they come out the whole glass, the whole piece. They put on for ground. They carry their motor. Wow. They don't pay for gate because me I be security. I know they talk about money. So people enter there, maybe they don't pay, or they don't pay. I no follow them go. Now they do my work. So from there they carry the motor. From there condemn and said, your motor match. With the glass just in throw and for inside that garage. That answered, I see answer to when we don't condemn. Even in second carry on, look and throw him. I call him for hand like this. My picking come, hey, Baba, see answer for hand. I said, condemn, I said, what you better can do? Throw him, in hold him for hand. Like this. After you hold him for hand, one boy, I don't know him, he said, you're going to collect your handset for that boy hand. That my picking. You collect them for your hand. You can pieces some. You come out the sinker, talk from mouth. That's what my picking tell me. Why? What you go do with the sinker? Pieces answered. Now this kill better throw well. You know, he and the boy, my picking carry the answer. He said, Baba, carry and go. He said, not concern me. Carry and go. You carry and go. He said, you go sell and then 15 naira, then 200 naira. What you talk? That's all.
Mba further stated that the force would continue to tackle all forms of criminality and advised all drivers to ensure they report to the nearest police station any form of accidents against individual.
Drivers and other persons who from time to time are saddled with the responsibility of taking charge of automobiles to see it as not just a civic responsibility, but a sacred responsibility to report every incident involving a hit on innocent road users. If you feel very strongly that the incident occurred at night and where it occurred is unsafe, if you feel very strongly that there are probably a chance of angry mobs descending on you if you stop, if there is any fear you are entertaining concerning your safety or the safety of other persons in the vehicle as at the time you had the accident, the best thing for you to do is go to the nearest police station and willingly, voluntarily, responsibly turn in yourself. Report the case.
The revelation behind the cause of Tordue's death has raised eyebrows as many concerned Nigerians believe there are many unanswered questions surrounding his death. Some of the questions that beg for answers in the minds of Nigerians are who deposited the corpse and what were the steps taken by the hospital when his corpse was deposited. Reacting to the development, the Nigerian Union of Journalists, FCT Council, in a statement on Friday, demanded independent findings to ascertain the circumstances surrounding his death. This was made known in a statement released and jointly signed by Comrade Emmanuel Obeche and Ochiaka Ugu, Chairman and Secretary of the Council respectively, expressing their dissatisfaction on the accounts and investigation of the police, calling on President Muhammadu Buhari to order an independent inquiry into the tragic end of Tordue. The death of Mr. Tordue Salem opens another dark chapter for journalism and journalists in Nigeria, and we are grievously saddened by it. While the NUJ appreciates the efforts of the police in finding the corpse of Mr. Salem, as a union, we are not persuaded by the account of the police as it poses more questions than answers. The NUJ also demands for an independent autopsy so as to allay the fears of thousands of journalists and citizens across the country that indeed the late Mr. Tordue was a victim of a hit-and-run driver. The union further questioned the law enforcement agency tactics as the family of the deceased and the leadership of the union were not contacted prior to the public announcement of the finding of his corpse, as well as the identity of whoever deposited it at the morgue. They thereafter called on the international community, those responsible for media abuse, intimidation, harassment, and even murder.